The Booty Busters can't beat us, and they will never beat us. But ladies and gentlemen, they can't.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tanner Davis, and welcome back to another WWE predictions video. Today, we will be predicting the 2024 Survivor Series War Games. As always, I'm here with my co-host. Please welcome one half of Double D's, my twin brother, C-Dave. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will get right into it. Our first match on the card was announced last Monday on Raw. We had Ludwig Kaiser versus Bron Breakker after Ludwig Kaiser interfered the week before with Bron Breakker and Sheamus' Intercontinental Championship match. Match ended in a disqualification, Sheamus interfering and attacking Ludwig Kaiser. It went into an all-out brawl. Adam Pearce came out and said, guess what? It will be triple threat Intercontinental Championship at Wargames. And so we're having Bron Breakker, your Intercontinental Champion, versus Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus. So Connor, I did win last predictions video, Crown Jewel. We didn't have the Kevin Owens-Randy match. That kind of put a wrench in things.
That's fine.
But the main event easily won the new bloodline, as I acknowledge my Solo Sikoa, the Tribal Chief. I love you, Solo. But I will get the first prediction on the match. I mean, I'm going to go with the champion retaining in Bron Breakker. He hasn't had a big defense during this reign specifically. He did lose to Jey Uso and then ended up regaining the championship back. But in this second reign that he's had, he's been a little bit more dominant in the grand scheme of things in matches, but has had less defenses. So with his first or second, whatever defense it is, I'm going with Bron Breakker retaining.
Now, you know how much I love Sheamus.
And he's never won the
And he's
IC
never
title.
won it. He's never freaking won it. And they keep teasing it. They freaking keep teasing it. And eventually he'll win it. But this is not the day that he will win. If there's a title that's going to be dropped, it's going to be this one. And that's why I have to go with Ludwig Kaiser. He's having to prove to Gunther, that he is the guy. He's the man that is he's good enough. He's basically got to get his ring general's approval back, because right now Gunther thinks he's weak, and he's got to show Gunther he's strong. And the only way to do that is to beat Bron Breakker and Sheamus and win the Intercontinental title.
So your prediction is
Ludwig Kaiser.
Alright, that brings us to our next match, our mid-card championship, the second one, the men's United States Championship. We gotta distinguish them now because they decided to bring out a women's US title and a women's IC title. But that's not what we're here about. That will be on Saturday night's main event. Ladies and gentlemen, LA Knight was facing Berto, one half of Los Garza, a part of Legado del Fantasma, in the United States Championship Open Challenge. He ended up defeating him, doom. And then the freaking Legado del Fantasma, whatever, beat up on LA Knight, and that set up Santos Escobar, LA Knight, United States Championship last Friday on SmackDown. And after the match, after LA Knight came away with the victory, Legado del Fantasma went to go beat up, and then all of a sudden, a big guy in a black cloak came in and Kinshasa. It was Shinsuke Nakamura. And so he will be challenging LA Knight for the United States Championship at Survivor Series. And see, Dave, who you got winning?
The probability of Shinsuke winning is low. So I can't go with Shinsuke. Eventually he might win something, but this is going to be a ongoing rivalry for me. And the only way to keep it ongoing is if the megastar, with everybody saying, LA Knight retains.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go with LA Knight, the champion, retaining. It's another big title defense for him. He's had the championship for a good bit, but not many defenses. This needs to be another win to further cement the legacy of the LA Knight United States Championship title reign. LA Knight retains at Survivor Series, which brings us to our first War Games match. It's the women's War Games, which has kind of been just thrown together. You've got Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, Io Sky versus Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. That's a lot of names. I couldn't remember them off the top of my head, so I had to read them off. But it's random because we just had Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax go mollywhopping at Crown Jewel, and all of a sudden they're just best buddies. Which Nia Jax says, hey, I don't like you, but I dislike Bayley and Naomi and Bianca Belair a lot more. So let's team up for the common good. And to me, when you have two of the world champions on a team, why would you book them to lose and miss Money in the Bank? Why would you book them to lose? The only championship they have on the other side is Bianca Belair with the tag team title, because Jade Cargill was thrown through a table and broke half of her bones in her body by somebody, and Bayley became her replacement. So I'm going with the heel team of Nia Jax, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, Candice LeRae. That will be the winner of the Women's War Games match. C. Dave, what is your prediction?
I know who hurt Jade Cargill. It was Bronson Reed with the tsunami. No, but I originally wanted to go Liv Morgan because I can't go against Liv Morgan, you know.
You went against her last time.
Yeah, I did go against her, and I shouldn't have. I should have listened to my heart. But Bayley going to the face team shakes things up, spices things up, and for me, I want to chase that spice in my life. It's adding it, so I got to go with the face team due to the fact they added Bayley and they're trying to spice it up just a little bit. So the face team wins this match.
All right, we're gonna go into second to last match on the card. A match that has had a great build-up, pretty good rivalry. Everything has been doing pretty well. The story's lining up. The story's a little different than we've had before. We've got the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion Gunther versus Damian Priest for what, the second time? This will be the second time they fought for the title because they fought at SummerSlam. I believe so. If not, whatever. Y'all can fact check me in the comments below. But
Travis will know.
We see a different vibe with Gunther. They keep using that word vibe. We've seen a different aura. They've used the word aura too. Gunther seems scared. He seems different. See, Dave, is this difference, this vibe, this aura that Gunther just he is just showing? It's a difference. It's not the ring general. But is that gonna affect him during his match versus Damian Priest, or will he go back to his old roots, hit his little Boston Crab 25 power bombs, and defeat Priest in the middle of that ring?
I could see Ludwig Kaiser winning this championship and Gunther dropping, and then maybe something starting between them. But Gunther's above that because he's the ring general. So I can't go against that. He's got to win this match to prove, because if he wants Ludwig Kaiser to prove he's strong, he's got to prove he's strong. So he's got to beat Priest here. So Gunther, the ring general, retains.
I got to use my brain on this one. And by watching Raw every week and just Gunther after the loss to Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, do we stack another loss on him at Survivor Series? You know, Damian Priest has looked very, very strong in this rivalry. A lot more strong than Gunther. I wouldn't be surprised if Ludwig Kaiser, didn't win the IC title match, ended up interfering in this match, helping Gunther retain, and Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser kind of go at it or whatnot, and he pushes him off or whatever like he did last time and say, "You don't talk for me." Essentially, Gunther did not want Ludwig Kaiser talking for him. I'm going with Damian Priest. As much as I do not, my intuition does tell me to go with Gunther. I'm going against it as my brain is saying that Damian Priest is going to come away with this win, because who else is there for Gunther? They've got another premium live event at the end of the month. They can run it back again. Damian Priest winning World Heavyweight Championship. And this takes us to our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, the match that everyone has been waiting for the most part. We've got the OG Bloodline plus CM Punk versus the new Bloodline. plus Bronson Reed. Y'all know the names. I'm not going to sit here and say it. We've got OTC versus TC, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa. Which bloodline is coming out on top in our main event of Survivor Series? We don't know who gets the advantage. SmackDown's on Friday. It will be Jacob Fatu versus Jey Uso in the advantage match. If we know anything about Jacob Fatu, he's a hard man to beat. Jacob Fatu may get the win, most likely. I'm thinking as though the new bloodline gets the advantage. Does it matter? No. Paul Heyman is back. CM Punk is back after a fantastic Hell in a Cell match to end a rivalry with Drew McIntyre. He's in his element currently. CM Punk is only going to help this. But we did talk about this, Connor. See, Dave. Seth Rollins may interfere. Seth Rollins could cost CM Punk something or whatever, vice versa. And it, we already had a setup when CM Punk returned last year. Seth Rollins was throwing hands, throwing words, expletives, all at CM Punk because he was mad that CM Punk was about to take time away from young guys or roster spots who were trying to get up and build up, get up to the main event, whatever. Seth Rollins could interfere. Regardless, with all that being said, my prediction is going to be OG Bloodline. Because why not? The OTC, the Usos, Sami Zayn. Oh, it's poetry in motion. OG Bloodline for the main event. See, Dave, we're going to take it over to you, and you're going to close us out.
I agree. But this is where the prediction gets real.
Oh, okay.
Who takes the pin?
Who takes the pin on new bloodline? Tonga Loa.
Think it's Tonga Loa?
Why would it not be Tonga Loa?
It won't be Bronson Reed.
Tonga Loa. Why not DB Tonga Loa?
It could be Tonga Loa.
Tonga Loa didn't even fight last month.
It could be
at Crown
Loa.
Jewel.
It could be Tonga Loa. Or they could be making a statement with this pin. They gotta tell a story, Tanner. They gotta tell the story. What if they pin Solo? What if they pin Fatu?
I don't think it matters as much as you think
I think it does. I think it does. They're telling a story with this match.
All right, who was
going to
pinned?
be beautiful.
Who was pinned in last year's War Games if it matters so much?
It was JD McDonough.
You're just making that up. You don't even know.
Yeah, I'm almost certain. He fell off the top of the.
We'll put it on the green screen. We'll
put it up right here. This will be up. This will be up right here. And then if I get it wrong, you can put the dog back up.
So you got OG Bloodline.
But
you got Solo being pinned by Roman?
Yes. No, I don't know if Roman does the pin. It could happen. I don't know. I don't know their story. This is what I'm saying. You gotta pay attention.
You don't watch the show.
You gotta pay attention. I don't know the story. No, because this is gonna be the story in the ring.
I don't watch the show.
You want Seth Rollins to come in and interfere.
I don't want
they're gonna be. It's gonna be chained up and whatever, and he's not gonna be able to get in. He's gonna have to climb it and then curb stomp from the top of the steel cage on the CM Punk. Ain't gonna work. Pay attention to who pins.
No, he could also interfere Bronson Reed.
Yes, he could. He very well could. Bronson Reed's one of those. This is like Kevin Owens. Bronson Reed's almost there to Kevin Owens' level of badness, but I like Bronson Reed just a little bit better. The OG Bloodline takes this win, and we're gonna see what WWE has in store. And I think somebody might return soon.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I think you just saw something online. You just think you're just a big brain guy.
Nope. Just watch.
We're going to end it here, ladies and gentlemen, a little short because we got to go back home. We had to get this out quickly. Go back home for Thanksgiving. Hopefully y'all eat a lot of food. Enjoy it with your bloodline. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Survivor Series. We got Double D's Booty Buster still on the horizon. Hopefully it should be out by the end of the year. I'm hoping. Once we get out of school, I can finally tune in on everything and just chop everything out and get it out, edited, whatever.
Day 1 of 12 Days of Tenor?
Yeah, well, maybe not day 1 of 12 Days of Tenor, but because that's got to be the Christmas special. It can't be the Christmas special. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it. We got live streams. Came out with a live stream. This is being recorded on Tuesday. Try to live stream at least once a week. It doesn't happen because of school. But when we get back for December, live streams coming out. 12 Days of Tenor on the horizon. Saturday nights, main event will be our next premium live event predictions video. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you have a safe, fantastic, and amazing rest of your day. As always, my name is Tanner Davis, alongside my co-host, twin brother, one half of Double DC Dave, and we will catch you in the next predictions video. Goodbye.